Oh, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumped. He's gone for it! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Matija Nastasic knocks it away. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Matija Nastasic drives it forward. Hoists it forward. De Ligt. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And it's played forward. Looking for space out wide. He's had a shot! Goal! Schalke! The breakthrough strike! That's no fluke. It's what he was there for.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Schalke take the early advantage. Matija Nastasic gets good distance on it. Well, that's where he wants it. And it's Kolasinac. Oh, that's neat. Oh, he's in! Bruno Fernandes. It's a loose ball. Has a go! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
He's tried one! That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? He's on his way. It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch. It's come loose. Tries to get it forward quickly. Bruno Fernandes. Yeah, it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Matija Nastasic goes looking. And that's sprayed out wide. Oh, that is lovely footwork. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. It's a throw-in. Matija Nastasic gets it forward. Hector Bellerin. Bruno Fernandes plays it forward. Looking to hit the front line. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Not the most convincing of displays. They can certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence, and not rush into mistakes.
And if you're just back from your break, has a pop! It's there! They are right back in business! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, get your seatbelts on because this is showing all the signs of another roller coaster ride.
Donnarumma deals with it effortlessly. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Dybala. And the shot! Sticks it away! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
So we Bruno Fernandes. Dybala. He can get that clear. And it's been taken straight back. And here's Dybala. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Receives it in a good position. Turns and goes back. Going for goal! Kolasinac. Has he found his man? Now can he has a pop! And that would have won it.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe. Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Oh, real big chance!
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And here's Dybala.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
And the referee brings it to a close. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. Well, how will we look back on that?
Yes, they turned a lost cause into a great...
Oh, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper. The traffic has been extraordinary. But the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved in recent times that he's a top-class finisher. Opposition defences are going to have to be wary about playing a high line because there's nothing this guy relishes more than space to run into, and once he gets there, he's gone.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Bruno Fernandes. Dybala. Thiago.
Well, each team knows that they're still well below standard, and it's a question of which can find a way out.
Mohamed Salah. Bruno Fernandes. Dybala.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Jordan Henderson. Thiago goes looking. Alexander-Arnold. Shaqiri. Bruno Fernandes with the foul. Forward it goes. Thiago, and it's Mane. Gets his foot in there. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Oh, good interception. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And we hit half-time, so neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. So your views on the first half?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half. So deadlock still as the second half begins. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Thiago. Alexander-Arnold. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Real chance! Marvellous goal!
Well, when one or two others were maybe a tad slow at restarting this game, then up steps a big character who was simply switched on and bright, and he sparked another advantage for his team at an important stage. It augurs well.
Mane duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate, and we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Liverpool take the lead, 1-0.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
He's there to receive it. And the finish! They've done it! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Dybala. Messi. And the counter is on. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He could be in here. Out to the right. Look at the defender bombing forward.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
And it's played forward. Yeah, it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment.
Chance! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Henderson forward. And it's Mane. Foot in. Boateng with a definite foul there.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Jerome Boateng. Torreira. Dybala. Oh, real chance! Goes for goal! And the defence can get it clear. And it's Messi. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it's ended in a draw, craft and graft and everything apart from... Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. The action has already started. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, who else?
Has a pop! And he's done it!
And what a great way to start the game, to spark the game. I mean, the captain has basically triggered a contest that should be even livelier than we anticipated. Get your seatbelts on. This could be rather exciting. Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Just brushed off the ball there.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Toni Kroos. Casemiro. Benzema plays it out to the flank. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Marcelo. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. And here's Messi. And the finish! Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. That's a throw. Sergio Ramos. Toni Kroos. Hazard. He's got away. And he's on a charge. Oh, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Hector Bellerin. Hector Bellerin drives it forward. And it's Casemiro. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Bruno Fernandes. Here comes the corner. This possibly the last play of the half. Messi goes for the cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And the half-time whistle goes. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Now it's Benzema. He could be in here. Lucas Vazquez. Modric. It's come loose. He's picked him out, and now the breakaway. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Chance to goes for goal! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Paulo Dybala sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Kroos gets it away. And it's Marcelo. He could be in here. Has a hit! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Kroos goes looking. He's gone for it!
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Has he found his man? Dybala. Hector Bellerin. Looking for space out wide. And that has been clubbed away. Bellerin. It's a loose ball.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Good ball, it's found its target.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
He's on his way. It's Benzema! It is a fantastic goal. A finish right from the top drawer. Dying minutes, and we're all square again. Smartly deceptive. What quality.
Oh, look, the keeper didn't know whether he was coming or going in the end, and he just got lost.
So all square with almost no time remaining. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Dybala. Oh, that had to be more accurate. Isco. And the referee brings it to a close. A game chock full of moments and talking points. It could have gone either way, but chose in the end to share its spoils. It ends in a highly entertaining draw. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think any...
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best...
Up for the header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Dybala. This is promising.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Kyle Walker. Bernardo Silva. He gets past his man. Walker. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And it's been taken short. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Dybala. Dybala goes on a run down the left wing. Going through. Cut out in the nick of time.
Paulo Dybala. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Stones. Fernandinho. Bernardo Silva. Gabriel Jesus finds himself offside. Bruno Fernandes. Sterling. If you have just joined us, you'll be glad to know that you haven't missed a goal. Stones. Fernandinho. Bernardo Silva tries lifting it over. That's a good... He's had a go! This could fall anywhere! Oh, that's nice. And De Bruyne! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Zinchenko picks it up from the goal kick. Sterling. Zinchenko. He's got options out wide. Battles to win it back. And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. So your views on the first half?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Well, the action has already resumed here.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Sterling has a go! Tries to get it forward quickly. No, ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. And it's been taken straight back. Oh, he's in! Forward it goes. De Ligt just wouldn't be beaten there. Fernandinho. Kyle Walker. Not long left, and still we await the breakthrough. Zinchenko. Needed a better pass there. And it's Gundogan. And help's available out wide. Sterling. Fernandinho. De Bruyne. Now it's Aguero.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
And here's Sterling. Receives it in a good position. And it's Gundogan. De Bruyne. He's tried one. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Going for goal. He can pounce on that. There it is!
And you can't but admire that from a player from whom we expect to come to the fore at crucial moments. Doing it, however, is another matter, and his influence just grows and grows.
Ederson reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Deadlock broken. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the bussing hits one! Oh, the ball's come loose! That's their first effort on goal.
Oh, it was the first touch to die for, and it set him up beautifully.
Massive leap! He's delivered all right!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Bayern Munich grab an early lead. Good start. And it's played forward. More than happy to take the muscular approach. It's a loose ball. Well positioned to make that interception. Oh, what a ball! Goretzka gets it away. Koeman. Alaba. Jerome Boateng. He's in! Boateng demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Jerome Boateng. Kimmich tries to get it forward quickly. He's left his man. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Van Dijk. Looks to thread it through. He's through. And the counter. It's Lewandowski! And in it goes! And with that goal comes comfort. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Quick, decisive and unerring, a textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
Bayern Munich take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable. Messi! Gets it and tries a shot! And another time!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
That's great strength on the ball. That'll be a throw-in. Pavard goes for the cross. No Fernandes. And we've reached half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
So we're already into the second period.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Goretzka plays it out to the wing. Has gone out. Played out to the right. It has got through to him. Shapes to shoot! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Now, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And here's Dybala. Coman did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Müller. And he's away. Has a hit! Oh, taken with style!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
There's the through ball. He's in, surely! Has a pop! It's in! Do not write them off! Back they come!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Bruno Fernandes. And it's Dybala.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Now it's Lewandowski. Hoists it forward. Dybala. Going for goal! And he's done it! And look who gets the final say!
And it's certainly no fluke when you see a player of his calibre manufacture a goal that will surely seal the deal on this contest. Brilliant instinct and great timing by such a clever operator. Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they...
And that is that. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating. Oh, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper. The traffic has been extraordinary. But the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognised... He's gone for it! And he's done it!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Messi gets wrestled off the ball. Forward it goes. Dybala. Gets it back.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Dembele loses his balance and loses the ball. Marcelo. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Bruno Fernandes has a pop! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
And out to safety. Tries to get it forward quickly. Looks to bypass the midfield. And it's Messi. Dembele. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Here it comes. Now it's Dembele. Whipped in. And that should be the keeper's. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Messi. He spotted the run and played him through.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he...
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there we are. Off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we're already back underway here. Diving header! And it's played forward. And here's Messi. Messi! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Still just a single goal between the sides. Ball's gone out of play. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Barcelona showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
And here's Messi. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Now it's Dembele. Plays it out to the flank. Dembele. Gets it back. And it's Pjanic. Dembele. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Nicely controlled. And here it's Dembele! So here comes a substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy. Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Messi looking to get on the end of this. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Turns and goes back. And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Hoists it forward. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Dybala. We are into overtime. Jordi Alba. And time is up. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it. So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. We have already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Jan Oblak. He's not someone you often see pulling off spectacular saves, but that's about the highest compliment you can give a goalkeeper, because it speaks to his positioning and his organisational abilities. He's just about the best there is when it comes to claiming crosses and high balls into the box too.
Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. To open the scoring. Oh, brilliant stop from Oblak! Tries to get it clear. Forward it goes. De Ligt. Neither side yet able to find the net. And the shot! Llorente. Koke tries to get it forward quickly, and it's Carrasco. Correa. Michelko. Jimenez. Jimenez plays it forward. Llorente gets it out to the wing. Marcelo does well to read it and intercepts. Dybala. Gets away from his opponent. And he's there to hoof it away. And that's been won straight back. Defending of the desperate variety. Precious little by way of goalmouth action yet. He's got... Has a go! And he's done it!
An exhibition in how to finish with a minimum of fuss.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Lamar. And help's available out wide. Keeper has beaten it away. Just brushed off the ball there. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. That's a brilliant interception. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there we are. Off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're already into the second period.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Keeper sends it forward. Gets wrestled off the ball. Lamar drives it forward. Plays it out to the flank. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Keeper sends it forward. Gets wrestled off the ball. Van Dijk drives it forward. Luis Suarez. Torreira Carrasco. Dashing forward at pace. Played out to the right. Torreira Carrasco. Into the last quarter of an hour. The breakthrough came in the final moments of the first period, and it's 1-0.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Bruno Fernandes! And he's straight offside.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Messi into opposition territory. And he's cut it out.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
And it's Dybala. It is just a question of running down the clock now. Out to the right. And there goes the final whistle. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny. Just a goal. Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions are utopian. The sky is blue and the players are with us for a football match so widely and keenly anticipated. Truly, this is pristine, and the level of expectation and excitement is reflected in the smiling faces of the crowd. They know it means so much, and they also experience between them a great sense of privilege at being able to attend this most special of games. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Luis Suarez. He can score from anywhere, Peter. He's capable of the sublime, but he's also not afraid to use his physical attributes to dominate.
And Dybala! Same again, same outcome.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Goes direct to the front line. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That's a good ball, and a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. De Ligt.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Luis Suarez. Llorente. Still, rather frustratingly, it is 0-0. Llorente gets it back. Torreira Carrasco. And it's Carrasco. Just brushed off the ball there. And here's Suarez. Hector. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, Peter, apart from the lack of goals, I really don't think there's much to criticise. I think they've got to keep doing what they've been doing, and eventually they should find a way to the back of the net. Here's hoping for them.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Already up and running for the second half. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? Dybala. Tries a shot! Defenders on the back foot. Ball through needs to be good here. Correa! It's in! And finally, he has breathed life into the game!
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
Hoists it forward. Bruno Fernandes. Saul. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Your impressions so far, Jim?
Well, they may be down, but they're far from out. In terms of chances, they're right up there with these opponents.
And here's Suarez. And it's Carrasco. He's got through. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Heads it! No mistake! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! Just so calm under pressure.
For Schalke, demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So the lead now is 2. Llorente. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Hector Bellerin. Bruno Fernandes. And it's played forward. Saul. Llorente. Floats one over. And a header! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Well, it's ended in defeat and frustration. They just didn't get the breaks.